All right, so this is the recap for 29th, Thursday, and a prep for tomorrow, Friday. Tomorrow, end of the month, guys. Remember, Friday expiration day and end of the month tomorrow. Monday, we have a holiday, so yay. So going back to the oil on the daily, please. This is what I have for you guys, right? Couple of things. We talked about that 56 before. Today, they kind of closed right there. What was the settlement for today? 56.67, 56.67. We still have this trend line, right? From all the way back in May. You guys remember those days where we were hitting those 60s? And this trend line has been resistance, right? Since June, July. I mean, we sold off from that in May. June came, we went up. July, we sold off into August. And now we're coming here in September, trying to go back at it again, right? Trying to go back at it again. So we're going to be paying close attention to that trend line when it comes to oil. When it comes to the profile, we already have two things on the profile. One of them is that we have the balance. Okay, let me get rid of the volume for you to see it. And we talked about this yesterday. Very nice trading today on oil. To the top, to the bottom, and now to the top of this range. Look, we have a gap below all the way to 55, right? We have the gap is still in there. We left a very nice structure today, but we have a halfback and point of control as a reference coming in tonight. So let me mark the point of control. 56.52 point of control for this morning, for today on oil. Look to see if we're gonna solve some of this into Globex and come down to that 56.40 before making a trip up to that 57. Now we know where that top of the balance is. It's very clear, very nice, well defined on the room. I mean on the chart, excuse me. And we know we are developing value higher. If you look at the overlapping value, now it's overlapping higher. So tomorrow we break this balance. There is a good chance we will revisit that 56.10, and we have this gap that we left back in July 31st. So look for this potential on oil if we were to break out. If not, we might end up balancing again around the bottom of this particular balance. I mean, we can balance around here. It will be good. If we find some footing around these levels between 55 and 57 when it comes to oil. ES today, well, we got some tweet or some news out of China, and surprise, surprise, you get a big gap. And we still have some points to get out of the gap from 29.05 to 28.90, which is yesterday's high. So mark this. We still have this area to be complete. Has not been filled on that ES. All right. We left the poor structure. I'm not a big fan of this ugly profile, to be honest with you. Let's see if this is going to be repaired tomorrow or not. We are so close to that 29.29 number. Actually, 30.75 was resistance today. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about that 30 number and 32. If you guys recall, that was a multiple days value area high. And that number today was rejected, 31. We have 36. Let me get rid of this for you to see it. We have this 36. Top of the balance, 2900, the bottom of this balance. So we're stuck inside this balance area still. Until we break out of there, we will go and hit that 2942 and then 2956. This is in the ES. So for the ES to really prove that they still have some ammunition going, pay attention to that 29.29 tonight. All right, pay close attention to that 29.29. 29.36 and 42 if we were to continue higher for this ES. To the downside, we know already what we have to repair. We have this gap. We left a poor low. Let me see if we left any poor. Nah, it doesn't even qualify as a poor low. But we left this 21. For me, that's going to be key for tonight. right? That 29, 21 coming in tonight into Globex, that's going to be key. See if we're going to break through and revisit this 16s, 15 area on that ES and reverse. Find some buyers in here. If not, we're going to probably continue to go higher. I mean, this yield's kind of doing better, right? Towards the end of the week. We'll see. We'll see if this is going to go. On the gold, we have some singles. I think let me see if I have the gold. I don't, but there are some singles on the gold trade. Some of you guys were trading that. Good for you. We did have a lot of fun on that gold, and excuse me, on that oil trade. So there were some pretty decent moves. Tomorrow, expect the market to give us some type of retracement. Hopefully, this market needs to pull back out of this inventory. We have defined this bottom right here. These 2820s, it is serving as a bottom for the market, right? This 51 was really important yesterday. So we're finding these areas of support now in the market, and you want to consider those going forward. Now the 2900 is going to be key again coming in tomorrow. See how we react tomorrow. Are we going to get out of the balance or not? Okay. So that's what I got for you guys. It's not, you guys have seen it, how this grinding ES happened today, and look where we're going to settle. We're going to have a very prominent point of control coming in tomorrow. VPOC is sitting at 2450, the volume point of control. And then we have anomalies. I like to repair those 19s. This whole bunch needs to get repaired all the way to that 2915. We have LVNs everywhere in the chart. Need to be taken care of. We have one LVN right there at 22s. I was going for that. Quite didn't get it. And other ones at 20. So mark them down on your charts. Make sure you know where you are every single time you're trading this market.